Good morning there, Murray's readers and leaders. This is Author Roy Murry for Books for the Inquisitive Mind. And if you have an inquisitive mind, you're here. Thank you for coming. And remember, if first time, subscribe, hit the bell, and I'll love you for it. Uh, I read a book this week, finished the book this week, Africa. I am doing this without notes because I just wrote and put down in my blog, Connie's Brothers blogspot.com, which I write every week. Every book I read, I write a review. I finished Africa on Tuesday. This is Thursday. Sorry for the delay, but I had problems again yesterday with the cloud. I have no idea what's going on with that. But there seems to be some type of interference. Well, the book is Safari by Tony Park. I was introduced to Tony by an English friend of mine who spent time in South Africa and told me that this gentleman writes excellent books on Africa. This particular book is in Zimbabwe and the Democratic Republic of Congo. There is a little love story going on, a three-way love story. He loves her, she loves nobody yet in the end. But it's about hunting rare animals and the controls that are done for poaching and killing of animals in those two countries. Mr. Park does an excellent job of giving us the land, how the land is laid out, how the people are, the human traits of Africans, and the intrusion of foreigners to come in and kill. Okay, it's controlled, but they come in to kill a allotted number of people, not people, but animals. And the underlining story is incredible. It'll be a shocker to you, uh, and it was to me. However, things do happen in the world, and this one just turned out to be inhumane. There's a couple of sub stories going on, two different women. One who is in the love story is tracking wild dogs. I forget what she called the dogs. Uh, but she does that for a living, and she compromises her position by taking money from one of her lovers. And that that is a little that part of the story is a little wordy, but whatever. It's a good background. And the other woman was in uh, Congo for the guerrillas. Very poignant part happens with that towards the end of the book, where she ends up being maybe a hero, you could say. Uh, in any case, it goes from Zimbabwe to the Democratic Republic of Congo and ends in Congo. Uh, as I said, the background that he puts in there of the foliage, the animals, how they get around, how they interact, and what the human element is to affects the lives of these animals. Uh, it's a little thrilling story. I enjoyed it. I'm giving it a 4 stars. But I also have another one of his books. I've read some of the reviews on his books, and on this one in particular, it seems he comes a little up short on what he's done in the other books. So I'm going to read another one, not right now because now I'm into a book about magic. And I get, as I said, I'm a eclectic reader, and you should be too. You shouldn't read just one genre. My love is, as you must know by now, is mysteries, and I'll get to a mystery after the one I'm reading right now. But make a last point. This book is worth reading. I'd buy it. I'd keep it in my library. If you don't want to read it now, download it on your computer, your Kindle, and have it sometime later. Well, this is your favorite author, I hope, and I hope you do subscribe. This is Author Roy Murray out. Uh, See you later, alligators. Bye.